Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love each other, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And I'm coming back to address the video that I just did on Saquon Barkley. I think it's Saquon. I was calling him Shaquan, but his name is Saquon Barkley. I got a lot of pushback, and I don't know if this were black men, I don't know if it was transgenders or gay men or white women. I don't know where the pushback came from because some of the profiles were so ambiguous. So I'm just going to address the people who kept coming on here, dragging black women into the discussion. The video of Saquon Barkley being with a white woman, having two children by a white baby mama, a basic white woman, was not about him being with just a basic, unaccomplished white woman. It was about him being with a white woman who appears to be a racist. Because if you're sending racist tweets to your friends, that's an indication that you're a racist. Now, just because you did that before you stumbled up on him does not dismiss the fact that you did it. She did it. We have a long history with this, and black people who are willing to overlook this are black people who are, at the end of the day, it's not even smart because basically you're overlooking the actions of an enemy. Now, what I want to address is Serena Williams because Serena Williams' name came up in the comment section. So many people seem to be obsessing over the fact that Serena Williams is living her best life. She looks great, she seems happy, and she's going on about her life in a positive way. But there is this desire among some black American men to drag her back down to some sunken place where they can take shots at her. She is married to a successful white man. And they keep saying, well, what about Serena Williams? What about Serena Williams? Well, if somebody has information about Serena Williams' husband sending racist tweets about black people, mocking and making fun of black people on any social media platform, please drop that link to me and I will do a video about it. Serena Williams' husband, Alex Ohanian, is the co-founder of the social media platform Reddit. So he has had every opportunity in the world that he would want to say anything about anybody that he would want to say. So if he had that kind of racism in his heart, there ought to be some evidence of that on the Reddit platform or some other platform. I would love to know about it. I would love to bust this guy if he's done that. It's not fair to just drag somebody into something because you're obsessing over that person's life. And there seems to be a real obsession with some of these black men over Serena Williams because rather than let these black men drag her down, she went on and married a white man. I prefer to see black men and black women married to black men and black women. That's not my call. But if you're going to marry outside of your race, you should at least have enough respect for yourself and your people to marry somebody who respects you and your people. There's a lot of false equivalency that goes on when black men go out and take up with these off the wall white women. They find a way to drag black women into it if you say anything about it. But everything is not equal. Serena Williams' husband and this basic woman that Saquon Barkley is involved with are not equals. They are not equals. First of all, Serena Williams is married to this man. They have two children, and this man is intelligent and smart enough that he has invested in businesses where these little girls are already millionaires. And I don't think the youngest one is even 2 years old. If she is, she's just barely. He is building wealth for himself and his family. Every time he gives an interview, he's involved in some other business enterprise. He's a good businessman. That's obvious. But he doesn't engage in the foolishness that a lot of black men try to drag him into through Serena. He's more intelligent than that. Somebody even brought Ketanji Jackson's husband into it. Ketanji Jackson the Supreme Court justice is also married to a wealthy white man. And they were saying, look, what about Ketanji Jackson? Well, I put the same challenge. If you have a record of him making racist tweets or making derogatory language or statements about black Americans, please let me know and I will do a video about it. Everything is not equivalent. Every time a black man does something does not mean you got to drag a black woman into it. This was a case of a black man getting his life entangled with what appears to be a racist white woman of no accomplishment. Now, I know for some black women, content like this is cringy because black women are to the point they don't want anything said about these black men with these white women because black men will come in attacking black women, calling black women jealous and all of this kind of stuff. I'm not going to be intimidated by that. I don't care what these men say because the bottom line is if you are a self-respecting black person, whether you're a man or a woman, and you go out and take up with somebody who has a history of this kind of racist behavior, then you are telling the world that you don't think very much of yourself. And that's just what she did on social media. Nobody knows what she's actually done in her real life. And so sometimes people try to put black women on the defensive so you won't say anything about it. But nobody is jealous of a man who goes out and takes up with somebody like this unaccomplished, not very attractive white woman who thought it was funny to make sport of black people on social media. No black woman is jealous of that kind of white woman or any other kind of white woman that's with a black man that doesn't have any more sense than to be with a woman like that. Black women have more pride than that. So I'm going to do these videos because it's not for the people on the internet. It's really to alert black women who are having black boys. You need to nurture, teach, and disciple your children, girls and boys. You need to let them know from day one what your expectations are. This is what this family stands for. And this is what you need to hold up. You don't just bring anybody into this family. You don't need to give them all this much latitude because black women are the ones who are having these black boys. And if you're going to have these black boys, you need to train them in the way that you want them to go. Now, they might depart from what you teach them, but you need to teach them. You need to teach them how you want them to conduct their lives. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. They're your sons. They're your brothers. They're your cousins. They're your nephews. You should have the input in them to bring about the outcome that you want. This whole love who you love and all that, it is not love when people are out here demeaning you and degrading you for being black. That is not love. That is not love. And so I'm still saying to black women, I don't care what these men say coming on here with these net, because a lot of black men agree with us. A lot of black men agree with me and other black women who say this is a very negative image of a black man. A lot of black men agree with this. And I'm not intimidated by the others, and I don't give a damn what they think. I'm going to make these videos because part of the problem is on black women. You're having these boys, you're raising these boys, raise them up like you want them to be. You can raise a Jalen Hurts or you can raise a Saquon Barkley. It's on you because both of them have black mothers. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video. Give me a thumbs up and have a good day.